Hello? Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. MP. Cleo. Let's see here. We're going to have to adjust the audio on the fly. I'm not sure if the audio is at a good level or not. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. I am, of course, Fanable. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my channel. And we are here to start a new game this week. Starting a new game, Cyberpunk 2077. It was the second most voted for on my last game poll after, what did we play? Was it Spider-Man 2? Did that have the highest vote count? I don't remember. I think that might have been it. It might have been Spider-Man 2 that Cyberpunk got beat. Cyberpunk 2077 had the second highest vote count. And we are here to play it today. Let's see here. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Second day of the week. Just the week rolling around. We didn't get a chance to start playing yesterday. We are playing today. Cleo had taken Monday off, so we decided not to play. But here we are. Here we are. Maybe we'll play this weekend if we need to. Saturday. Come Saturday. It's always a possibility. Okay, so Cyberpunk. Disclosure time. This would normally be when I would say I don't know anything about the game. Almost every game we go into, I usually don't know anything about it. That is by choice. I don't like watching trailers. I don't like watching gameplay videos. So I usually go into most games not knowing anything. This game is an exception. I do know a lot. It was, I wouldn't say a lot, but I know, for example, who Johnny Silverhand is. I know the relationship he is going to have with V in the game. So that's not going to be a surprise to me. I know about V's companion at the very beginning of the game and his outcome. I also know about the 3 different character types that you can pick at the beginning of the game. For example, you can pick Corpo and Nomad or something like that. And there's a third one. And I know the beginning. I have tried each of the 3 beginnings to get an idea of which one I would like to play as. I also played as the male V and the female V to get an idea which one I would enjoy playing more as. We had a similar situation happen with something like Hogwarts, except with Hogwarts Legacy, I started off playing the male character, and then when we did a replay through to play the evil variant and do all the evil ones, we did female second round. And just like Hogwarts Legacy, I actually really enjoy the female voice actor better than the male counterpart. But at least this time around, I went ahead and experienced both the male and the female, and I liked the female voice actor better, so I'm going to probably play a female V. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah. So, as far as that goes, I definitely know how the beginning of the game goes. I played it way back when the game first came out on CD Pro. I don't even know if it was available for Steam at the time. I tried it back when it very, very first came out on the GOG version, and that's when I tried these. So I've forgotten a bunch of stuff. I've forgotten details. I don't know anything about the expansion pack, so I'm looking forward to that. And I have completely stayed in the dark on the expansion. Thankfully. I know it's got Idris Elba in it, but that's the only thing I know about it. So I don't have as much spoiled for me as I do the main game. So, with that being said, we are going to pick regular start here. The controls I might have to fiddle with a little bit. I've gone through the controls and changed them to my liking for my keyboard layout, but there's some that are confusing. There's a couple that I'm not sure about, so I might have to go through there. We are going to play on normal. That is the typical thing I do on first playthroughs on most games, to pick the normal difficulty. But yeah, we're gonna do Corpo. Corpo was, of these 3 intros, I think I enjoyed the Nomad start the best in terms of like the action sequences that you did, but the Corpo was the most interesting to me in terms of like where you start and then where you end up. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Corpo, and we're gonna go with a female V. 5. So yeah, we're gonna go with the female voice. That's the one I liked the most between the 2. We're gonna try to get through the character creation here quickly. Not spend too much time. I know with character creation, usually you can spend lots and lots of time. And I already went through some of these to get an idea, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to go through and grab which ones I liked the most. There's so many hairstyles. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, wait a minute. Go back. I can't rotate. I changed my keys. I changed my keys, and even though it's telling me to press this down here, yeah, clearly those aren't gonna work. So I'm gonna have to. Oh, okay, here we go. So even though it's telling me the keys, Q and E is still working for this. Okay, so 1 is the default for female V, yeah. We're not gonna do that, though. And Cleo, which... Did you say you liked this one better? These are the ones that I was leaning on. Or, let me see. There was one... Where's that one spiky one? Not that one. This one. The hair physics. I think I was leaning towards shorter hairstyles because the hair physics I wasn't super impressed with. So I was just wanted to keep the hair out of the way. Also, if we're putting on a helmet or anything like that, I'd rather just go with our short hairstyle. So we were leaning for this one, or what was the other one? This one. There's a slicked back and a spikied up. What? Cleo's not helping me at all. She's like, well, I like this about this one, and I like this about this one. That doesn't help me. So you like the spiky one better? You want me to go with the spiky one? Whoops, that's hair color. So, hairstyle, the spiky one. And hold on one second, let me check something. No. Alright, hold on, let me check one thing. Some of these other ones I definitely had an idea on, but none of them saved. None of them saved from what I did before either, so this is not helpful. I got it. Sorry, guys. 1 second. What did MP post? Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay. Thankfully, I thought ahead of this to take some screenshots of what I was trying to do. Okay. All right. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue. Alright. So much for this not taking much time. Alright, we need to change this color for starters, because I cannot even tell what I'm looking at. Okay, not a lot of options on that one. Eyelash color? Is this something people can do? Can you change your eyelash colors? Why do I feel like I never noticed this? Is this something you've done? I know about mascara, but isn't that normally just around? Does it actually change the color of your eyelashes? Eyeliner? Why does this one look more purple? This one looks more purple than the purple. You see that? Where is the red and tan coming into play? Is it worth making her eyelashes purple too? Or should we just keep them black? I'll just keep them black for now. That's fine. Now let's see. It's a lot of noses. No sliders. They did not go the sliding route on this. And you can change this later on, though. I know that, which is good. It drives me crazy when games don't give you an option to customize your character. I skipped eyes. We could give her purple eyes. I guess we didn't really talk about the mods. I know that on previous streams, we talked about whether or not we were going to install mods in this game. I know that there's, like, lighting changes and realism mods you can do. I've decided to hold off on trying any of those. Let's just experience the game how it was meant to be played or designed. And give her mechanical eyes. I know there's like, we could probably find some eye mods and stuff like that, which might not be a bad idea. That's probably something we could have gone ahead and installed, was like eye mods. I kind of like these purple eyes, but I don't want to be like, are we making everything purple in that case? Is that starting to get silly? Or we could give her, you know, I kind of like these, yeah. I don't know. That's another thing we might just have to come back to. I'm not noticing like huge differences in the different mouths. I'm not entirely sure I can tell what's changing sometimes. Sometimes we get like pointier chins. I don't know. I feel like the ears are probably gonna seem the same way too. Milo is passed out right now on Cleo. It's not really on her face. It's covering her neck. I can't zoom out. Like that. See, some of these look like actual scars, and some of them look like they're just on purpose. Where's the piercings? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Hey, Night Gazer. Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday, Night Gazer. How you doing? You have tonight off? I'm just going through the character creation. I said this was going to be brief, and it's most definitely not being brief. Have I already started over? Piercing color. MP is telling you to help me. Yeah, just normal teeth. I don't know what, I mean, these are just... I like how we just have pink. Why not just have it be like the other things, where it's like, okay, now select teeth color if you want to. That would make more sense and give us the variety. That's a tough call. I like eyeshadows. I like, what do you call it? Is that what it's called? Eyeshadow. Is that what I'm thinking of, where it's just hazing on the top part of the eyes? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't mind this one either. Maybe we'll just keep it simple. Just do something like this. That's exciting, Night Gazer. Good. Vacations are good. take them whenever. See, this is we're coming back to the like, do we do too much purple? Is it going overboard doing purple everything just because she's already got crazy purple hair? No, I mean that's the same thing. What are you saying? Like we make her hair dark and then make her hair makeup all purple? I instantly want to make it purple again. I'd probably rather go brown here than jet black. Alright, let's see. Let's put colored makeup on. We had the eyelash color, which looked better with this purple here. Nah, we'll keep the hair purple for now. Like I said, we can change this stuff around later on. See, I like this blue here because it's got the bottom shaved part dark, and then it's got blue on top. I kind of wish it had that as an option on the purple, to be honest. Instead, it's just purple all the way down. I like having the dark and then the color on top. This is the same way. And you like the pink. Yeah, this is one of those times where in customizing I would have preferred them having like different options where you could maybe put the color on top and then pick the color for down below too. That has me torn because I do really like the purple, but now I'm leaning towards the blue. Like I said, we can always come back. We can always come back. Where were we before? We were all the way down here. I'm makeup color, lip makeup style, which I'm kind of a fan of just the natural lip look. So, cheek makeup. Do we have cheek makeup on already? I guess we do. We have freckles on too, but I'm like, where did we get these freckles from? When was that? Oh, here we go. Blemishes. Oh, wait, that's not the freckles. Yeah, where are the freckles at? Body scars, body tattoos. Yeah, where are the freckles? Skin, is it skin type? No, that's not it. Is it in skin tone? Would skin tone be affecting the freckles? No, it's not. Are they just forcing freckles on me? It doesn't... Well, we have blemishes down here, but look, there's something completely different. They're like adding other blemishes. But these freckles right here, it doesn't seem like I can do anything about them. Short nails. You want the checker? This looks like, this feels like it's a reference to Dexter. You guys know what I'm talking about with Dexter? How like they had the dummy hand and then the dead hands with the different colored nails. I'd be curious if that is a reference to Dexter. See, now I'd be down with like purple fingernails if we had the purple hairstyle still. Body tattoos. Not a lot of body tattoo options. Body scars. Not a lot of body scar options either. That's kind of strange. I don't mind giving her some imperfections of body scars. But yeah, it seems odd that there's only 2. That's true, Nightgazer. That's true. We don't have kids, so I can't relate. I would imagine it can either be a complicated period. I guess it depends. It really depends. You never know exactly what to expect. Alright, for as far as I can tell, there doesn't appear... Am I missing something? Like, are the freckles just, like, a given? Like, you can't do anything about it? Lip makeup, cheek makeup. Oh, it's the cheek makeup. Interesting. The cheek makeup is the freckles. Why? Okay. There was some normal makeup here. The freckles should totally be in a separate category. Am I crazy? I think I like a bit of freckles, but what kind of freckles are we talking here? Not the ones that we had. I'm thinking these ones, or the first one. Thoughts, this one, or this one? You like this one better? I like it less noticeable with the scarring on the side. Doesn't seem to blend as well. What are these other ones? Okay, so this is kind of like a variation on this one. Why am I spending this much time on it? We don't even see our character in this game, do we? Wasn't that like a big thing that was a big weird thing about the fact that isn't there cutscenes in The Witcher and you have third-person gameplay in The Witcher as well? And then CD Projekt Red, this game is like almost exclusively in first-person view, isn't it? Which is weird. A game like this would be so great if it had cutscenes and more third-person gameplay. They didn't add... Did they add any cutscenes or third-person gameplay with the expansion that came out? What is the expansion called? I saw it on the main menu. What is the expansion called? Alright. Okay, we've been spending way too much time on here. Again, I wish I could do the purple on the hair, where it would have the dark hair on the bottom. Let me look at that one hairstyle one more time real quick. What was it, number 4? Oh, I keep going back and forth on this one, too. Thoughts on this one with blue, though, now? At it with purple again. Yeah, same thing. It's got the buzz. There's something about the balance with the dark that's nice. I can't decide. Can't decide. It almost like completely changes her appearance, the hairstyle. Yeah, I like this better. Fashion tips. Well, he said fashion tips. I don't know what MP's saying. He's saying any fashion tips. What have we gone over? Okay, and then this is... Alright, so we need to pick points. We have 7 points. I have no idea what to do here. Like, is there a... Body determines your raw physical power and fortitude. Progressing improves your proficiency with shotguns, light machine guns, and blunt weapons. And it gives you health. So that's a tough one. That's not usually my go-to when it comes to guns and gunplay. Smart weapons allow you to unleash full potential as a net runner. Also enables you to access local subnets and show off your knowledge of the net and dialogues. Maybe that. Assault rifles, submachine guns, and blades. Oh, and this also increases your critical hit chance. Reflexes. This increases armor, increases explosives and tech weapons. Also allows you to bypass some locks, override devices. See, I like that too. I don't really need to worry about explosives, and I don't know what tech weapons are, but being able to bypass locks and stuff like that, that would be nice. Cool. Critical damage per attribute points. So this is critical damage, so we have critical hit chance here and critical damage here. Can you name your character in this? I don't think you can. Unless you can, like, name her last name or something. Because everybody always refers to the main character as V. So I'm assuming we can't change the name of the character. Precision rifles and sniper rifles and handguns. Oh, okay. Well, this would be more my thing. Stealthy perk, abilities, street smart dialogue. I don't know. Is stealth... Normally I would lean towards stealth in games like this, but is stealth boring to watch? Going stealth and doing sneak attacks. So that's tough. That's a tough call. Normally I would probably say I would lean towards this ability, just for that reason alone. So we start with 3 across the board, though. Assault rifles, submachine guns, and blades. See, I'm liking these 3 down here. The only thing that I don't really care about is body, but intelligence also gives you option to do... Well, maybe not. So maybe it's just these bottom 3. Technical ability gets you override stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what to do here. I mean, even if I was going to get into a shootout with enemies, I probably would still lean towards using handguns and rifles. Intimidating or solo train dialogue choices. And then, of course, we have to think about that, too. We're going to be lacking health if we're not doing that. 1 RAM per 4 attribute points. I am... Gosh, this sucks. Hopefully we can change stuff like this as we go. I mean, this one's giving us access to assault rifles, submachine guns, so we could use assault rifles if we needed to, if we're also doing reflexes. So I'm leaning towards reflexes and cool for weapons, but I do still want this technical ability. So we get 0.5% critical hit chance up per attribute point. So we should have 3 critical hit chance right now. Alright, I guess we're starting. I'm assuming we're starting here. Let me check one thing real quick before we begin. Let's see here. It's so silent now. So silent. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Apologies. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so we'll assume we are definitely starting at this point, yeah? That was a long beginning, but I guess that's kind of normal. The beginning of Hogwarts Legacy was longer than that. Well, again, welcome back, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Don't forget to hit that like button if you have not yet already. I very, very much appreciate it. Subscribe, share all the good things. Let's get started. Let's go. Hopefully. I don't know if there's anything else. This feels like it's the beginning, right? All right.
V, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You all right?
Fine. I just needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
How much of effect... how much does the dialogue affect outcomes in this game? Does it have a lot of effects?
We had a leak. My boss called, dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked. Don't worry about me. I'll manage on my own.
Buena suerte.
First time in Night City, pay close attention to the tutorials to learn more about the basic mechanics of the game, or if you are already an experienced edge runner, feel free to disable hints. I'm going to leave the tutorials back on, because even when I first tried this game, we're talking, when did the game come out? 2021? And that was when I tried all the classes, so I don't know what's changed. I heard that when the expansion released, it also completely changed everything. But honestly, I don't really remember most of it anyways. So it's probably best to leave tutorial stuff on. Okay, so we can see our body down below. Oh, hi guys.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Now I am running the game with DLSS turned on. I don't usually do, but I've heard the DLSS in this game works pretty well. So we're gonna try it with it turned on. It seems to be running pretty smoothly for the moment. A lot of reflections. And that was one thing. Back when I tried it last time, it didn't run super well on my system. Either I just didn't have a good enough system at the time, the game wasn't optimized, both. So I'm very curious to how nice this is going to look and run. Hello.
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. And you hurry up.
Most accomplished fighter pilots. But in 1942, during a routine mission, his plane was severely damaged. Yet, overcoming both grievous injury and a malfunctioning aircraft, Saburo managed to return to base.
Militech hit 3 of ours. Now we're evacuating the rest of our facilities in that part of Europe.
What's the status of the 3?
They're dead. Once everyone else is safe, we'll issue a statement to the media.
Saying what?
A tragic accident during routine security system maintenance would be my bet.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you. He's in his
Hey,
office.
V. It's been ages.
I know it's supposed to be kind of a dystopian future, but the corpo clean offices look so nice.
Emergency protocols active. System security confirmed.
Say what?
Don't look. That's her. Jenkins' girl.
You talking about me? You guys talking about me? Hello?
I couldn't work with that prick. What do you think they're doing now?
They need to mop up.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Projected risks.
Limited threat to life, not Biotechnica style. Blackmail's possible, leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
Pull him out, but calmly. Don't raise any eyebrows. Otherwise, they'll catch on.
Jenkins will be livid.
I'll handle Jenkins.
Understood.
Also, is this a game where we can definitely choose different paths? Can you be more bad, more good? I probably should have read more up on this before I started playing. Man, I would hate these. Are these supposed to be cubicles? Could you imagine having to work in this? Like, this would be terrible. What? What was the point of that? What did that do? Spam. Your biodata indicators are reading abnormally. High levels of cortisol, catecholamine? What is that? Adrenaline persists from previous results. Hormone blocker usage is prescribed for only 2 weeks before requiring a baseline reset, but your usage has continued beyond 3 weeks. Recommendation: meet with your trainer, prepare a recovery plan. Post-mortem Operation Wormy Apple? The meeting of the Department of Operational Oversight Committee finds as follows regarding Operation Wormy Apple. The operation was executed without following proper procedure, thus putting agent lives and, more importantly, company reputation in jeopardy. Operation's success is due solely to the fact that Petrochem committed errors which proved more costly than our own. All personnel involved in planning the operation will be subject to internal audit. We find the death of the Prague contact caused toxin-induced cardiac arrest as a direct result of poor planning. Required action: investigate all stages of operation planning from reconnaissance to implementation with the aim of isolating irregularities in procedure and/or judgment. We're pleased to announce the opening of a new space in our Night City headquarters. Our scientists have meticulously curated authentic rainforest flora and fauna in designing our very own experimental self-sustaining ecosystem. The details coming soon. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. How do I get up? Exit. C. I need to change that. What? I've got some conflicting controls I need to worry about. Right now I have C opening up the character menu, but it was saying I could hit C to exit? That can't be right.
Please enter the antechamber.
Go and talk to anybody else before we leave. Hello? Can I come in? Oh, nope, it's locked.
Please enter the antechamber. Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online?
Have a seat, V. Be right with you.
Jenkins.
We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the Sea of Clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation? Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
Oh my gosh. Remind me not to hook up any wires to my neck.
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
I apparently know more about her. I can either ask more questions about her or just assume that we already know. It's not the first time she's screwed you.
This isn't the first time Abernathy set you up.
No, not the first. Smeared me in front of Japanese execs, so she'd be the one promoted to director of Spec Ops. Cunt. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
You have to defend yourself. Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
Seems we see
Alright.
eye to eye on this issue.
I don't feel like I'm taking the good person approach in my dialogue choices.
Take this.
A data shard.
Proof of my trust. Go on, take it. It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates, driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband, everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
If anyone finds out we even talked about this, I'll go down with you.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
Why the extra comment?
Cred chip transactions are traceable. Paper disappears as soon as you spend it.
What can I say? Use this money only, find the right people for the job, no corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
Don't we end up losing our money
Jenkins,
by the
Night
end of the
City
intro? Like, none of this is gonna matter.
I need an analysis of the legislative procedures for door-based licenses.
Look at those big fish. Because that wouldn't be distracting when you're trying to drive around, let alone fly around. Giant holographic fish.
Of course, unofficially.
Is he talking to me?
No, not yet. We're just exploring
On the
options
phone?
for now. On the authorities.
I have those reports you asked for.
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
I know, but I have them now.
Send them to my inbox. And you and I will have a word about this later.
Hey, V.
Switch between active job objectives.
How's things in the Viper pit?
Need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Always biz with you, Chica. You in some trouble?
Not yet. Just need a soul I can trust for now.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
I don't know what am I doing? Okay, so it says the Corpo Rat, and I'm swapping between the two. Read the report on your personal terminal, optional. So we want to make sure that we're doing optionals first. After assessing data collected from contact reports in Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and Montana, we did not confirm any active NUSA efforts against Arasaka assets or operations in federal territories. However, the same conclusion cannot be drawn regarding potential threats from Militech. Although the corporation has obvious close ties to the NUSA government, we were unable to obtain valuable intel due to much tighter control on internal procedure and information flows. We must rely on unconfirmed circumstantial evidence obtained by our own field agents for the time being. Conclusion: further HUMINT, H-U-M-I-N-T, gathering required. Current data are circumstantial and do not allow for indisputable conclusions. Can't pick this. Report summary. Oh, I can sprint.
I have nothing.
That's probably not professional looking in this environment, sprinting like that.
No, I didn't say
People
anything.
think
of
I'm
the
up to
sort.
no good.
People to be careful. That's right.
They'll be searching for
comment.
dirt on us
How many
now.
times do I have to say?
Lunar bases are huge to them. They won't forgive us for this.
Did you see the report on the vote? I mean, shit.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find out. And the few who do know the truth, they won't know it for long.
Hello. Why does nobody want to talk to me? I think I'm going to play the game the same way I played Red Dead Redemption 2, which is I'm going to use a controller for most of it, but then I'll probably switch to mouse and keyboard when we get into, like, combat situations. Gosh, it's so bright in here. I need, like, sunglasses for this room.
Please provide your destination.
Bring up district analytics.
Increased NCPD presence and activity has been reported in Haywood. No official statement has been forthcoming. Intercepted radio communications suggest MaxTac has been sent to the area. A widespread power failure has been reported in Santo Domingo. All other districts exhibit activity within expected parameters.
Destination: Lizzie's Bar.
Noted. En route.
This is M54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. 1954 News for the latest.
I like the idea of these viewing panels. I'm assuming it turned into this, right? We didn't see anything slide. This is supposed to be like a panel view. I mean, it still looks like a window, doesn't it? I don't like that there's nothing off to the right side, though.
Hello,
Life
Pete.
coach.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect until the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
Things are dandy. Everything is.
Just think back to our last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
Good night, MP. Good night. Farewell. Thanks for stopping by. Apologies that we didn't get to the game much sooner. We spent like an hour just getting things set up and doing character creation.
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar. As close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters. We have arrived at your destination.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us.
Jesus Christ. Okay, no, hey, we ain't looking for no beef with you.
Such a dick. Is this supposed to be like a normal landing spot that they've... I mean, it looks like we landed in the middle of a court.
Oh, why is this happening?
Why is it mentioning photo mode? Because we want to take a photo of these guys that we just beat up?
Seems trouble once in.
Keep an eye on the AV for me, will ya?
I don't get paid to do that.
I wasn't asking. And not a scratch on it when I get back.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
I mean, maybe this is good, like, a character arc that we're doing, if we're acting like an asshole, since the Corpo's supposed to be, like, the business corporation evil entity of the game. So maybe we can start off being a dick like this, and hopefully we'll become a better person as we go. I don't hear anything. This is a club. Why is there nothing playing?
There's that Preem new place. We went there yesterday. Huh.
Is it because I wonder, is it because we turned off? We turned off copyright music. So is there like only one song that can play? Let's see if we turn it off, if suddenly it's playing. Oh my gosh. Why? CD Projekt Red, what? You have an option to disable copyright music, but then you don't have an alternative song to play in the club? It just seems like it's a club with no music playing in it. That's weird. If you're gonna put in a disable copyright music function, you gotta have alternative music to play in clubs like this, surely. Let's just turn it on. This is too weird. This is too weird that it's silent like this. So apparently this is a copyright song.
Don't come here often, do you? It's good to see you, Chica. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. Yeah, I know how it is. Can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
Jackie, before I start, this stays between us.
Por supuesto.
I'm serious. This thing, it could ruin me.
So could I. You do realize who you're talking to, right? The guy who's done this before. Remember what happened in Mexico, at the border? I peep one word.
I know. You saved my ass. If word about the cartels had gotten out...
But it didn't. And this won't either. That's why you came to see dear old Jackie.
Data shard. Take it. What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe two. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention, a solo.
Mm-hmm. The piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Delicate situation, I know. That's why I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermana. It's a hit job. Plain and simple.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or... okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
To this.
Was that a toast? What the hell does that even mean? You raise a glass to your mama, your hermana. To the mamacita you'll meet at the bar, but this doesn't say a damn thing. To this. This job and all the rest of that corpo bullshit. You know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Think I have a choice? If I refuse, they take everything and leave me nothing.
Well, let them. They'll also take the fist they got gripping your balls. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls. And Saburo and his matones, oh, they definitely do not make the cut.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always. Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right?
You're from Arasaka HQ. Is there a problem? Are you here about Frankfurt?
We're here for you. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Name and department again? Didn't quite catch it the first time around.
Fuck. How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh?
Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
How the hell did you find out?
That is not your concern. The data, now.
Information's on the shard.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Queda claro.
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Dodged one there. V, how you feel? You all right?
Like shit. My throat's like sandpaper. Not sure I can breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs. Nasty chills, trembling hands, cold sweat and dry heaving.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Hey. Should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
TT policy's gone, Jack. So are my biochem controllers, company pad. I mean, they have ceased. My bank account not frozen, seized.
Jesus, these fuckers move fast.
Why is the audio so echoey? Is this in our head?
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them. So they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see. Besides, you haven't lost everything.
About to say I still have a friend. That's sweet.
No, dumbass. You still got that wad for the hit job, don't you? Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching. Just right for a new start. That's right, chica. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right? Don't look so hot. V! Hey, hermana. Your new life. It starts now.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say, but you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Why are we still wearing this corpo outfit? We need some new clothes.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night
Now we have
City.
new clothes.
the city of dreams.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I'm sure she can trust Jackie, but in this future, like, we're already talking about, like, being hesitant about what you plug into, like, your laptop and stuff like that. If you've got the mechanicals, the biomechanicals in your head, I feel like you'd be way more hesitant to just randomly plug something into your brain.
Well?
Alright,
Sure.
let's do it.
Why the hell not?
Let's begin with basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation.
What? I might change my appearance. After, like, she looked fine in the creation menu, but then whenever I was looking in the mirror, I thought she looked kind of odd.
This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes. The skills you gain here will help you survive, even excel on the battlefield. I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
What?
Militech can't encrypt for shit.
Who are you?
But they clearly got drill and jarheads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move, move, move! Hope you're ready to bust ass through this fascist playground.
Should we turn? Maybe we'll try playing without DLSS on. See how it feels. We have everything set to really high. There was these ones, stuff like this, where it was on Ultra by default, and then we had options to turn it up to Psycho. There's only a couple things that I found that you could do that with, though. Screen space reflections was one of the only ones. I could have sworn I saw something else that we were able to change to Psycho, but I don't see where it is. I don't know. Does it look better with DLSS turned off? I don't know. I can't really tell. But I am noticing
Well, we doing this?
the frame rate's definitely lowered. Shoot, maybe we should keep them. Maybe we should keep it turned on. Honestly, it looked really good. I was looking good. I suppose if I don't know any better, then what does it matter, right?
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, a little warm-up.
This feels kind of like Control.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
Oh, this pistol's full auto.
Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron. Quit standing around and take cover.
Press crouch, hide behind cover. Cover can protect you. Is it gonna actually have a cover mechanic, or is it just saying you crouch and that'll get behind something? Yeah, it just feels like crouching. Oh, okay. So when I aim, it pops me out. Alright, that's cool.
You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
Use a reanimator? How do I use a reanimator? How do I use a reanimator?
Pick up the pace. Wasted time here.
Take the inhaler. Oh, I don't have it yet. When you pick up a consumable item, it will automatically be added to the empty quick slot in your inventory. Okay. I might have to move some controls around.
Come on, don't need you hurt.
Okay.
Head to the training area when you're good to go. Oh, look. Brought some chooms with him this time. You know what to do, Z.
I don't feel like I've got good cover here. Definitely not from him. What about being against walls? Will it automatically have me look outside of walls? Like it does when I don't know, we'd have to get next to a wall to see. Doesn't seem like it.
3 more, V. Stand on the platform and we'll move on. Hacking's the next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material a bit.
Job-related items are highlighted gold. Scan 2 such objects. Okay, so I don't have to click anything. It does that automatically.
This training module will teach you how to apply technological tools to combat situations. Work a little hack magic on the screen to distract the guard.
Execute. Oh man, I've got to change these keys. F is execute. Oh wow, that's taking quite a while. He doesn't seem to be that distracted. Or is he? I don't know. He's turning around very slowly. Is this going in slow-mo?
Corpo trash.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Style over substance. Good. Now take him out quietly.
We move super slow when crouched. Hopefully we can change
All
that.
right, all yours. Take him out.
So we can do killing or non-lethal takedowns.
Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork. Especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere.
Wait, so is she saying it's better to not leave dead people behind? You can hide dead and unconscious enemies in certain places. Doing so will help you avoid detection by other enemies.
Okay. Now, try to take him down in one slick move. Think you're ready to try hacking some gonks in real time? Have fun!
Yeah, what? So it's saying F to initiate. Where is that at? Cyberware Systems is E. Open photo mode. Where would this be? UI panels? I'm not seeing F in here. Oh, there it is. Primary interaction. Can I do that? Or did that just remove my main thing? I don't even know where I'm looking. Where am I looking? I guess we can do that. Secondary interaction. Okay, I can't use that. We can use that though. Previous item, next item. Okay, I can't do that. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Move up secondary. Quick hack details. Can we do this? I already had that. Quick hack details. That should do. Where was the C for this? Reset camera. That's car. That's fine. C. Yeah, we have C open character tab, but we've had a few other things where it wants me to hit C. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we're in here now. We can execute this way. Hacking, so we can do switch with this. That's good.
Now, detonate the grenade.
Dude, knowing that anybody had these kind of abilities would never make me want to ever have this kind of equipment on me. Okay, so when am I in scan mode, time's being slowed down. I was like, why is this taking so long? So I have to get out of scan mode and then time will kick back in. I mean, that's useful, I suppose. Yeah, see, now it wants me to press C to exit. And I'm not seeing anywhere in here where that would make sense. It's like C must be hard-coded. Because the only things that we have C on, we have character tab, which is set to C. Wait, was it on here? Yeah, it would be UI panels, but we don't have C set to anything on here. I guess we can't change that. Certain devices like computer terminals, network access points can be hacked directly using special interface called the Breach Protocol. Doing so can unlock new information, benefits, and resources. Approach the access point and press delete action.
Well?
Okay, to breach the networks, you must recreate its code sequence by selecting characters from code matrix. The characters you select will be visible in the buffer. so we're just trying to find these. Oh, it's highlighting them for me too. So we need 55 BD55. Wait. Reach protocol always? Okay, so I have to choose this one first. Is that what it's telling me? Program is now successfully uploaded to the network. If you don't succeed, try again after a time. There are no penalties for failing.
We see? Just needed to shut your brain down and follow orders. In true military.
Oh no, I think my controller just died. Yeah, I'll need to get some fresh batteries for that.
Under my wise command, you're a real champ. Take your spot on the podium. Back to your training, recruit.
Alright, I'm just gonna go without my controller for the time being.
Not too shabby. Militech's algorithms put you on a decent run. Got additional modules if you want to hone any other skills. Before you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not going to give you any hints or second chances.
Required tutorial complete. You completed the mandatory portion of the tutorial. Feel free to interact with the door to exit, or if you wish to learn other gameplay features, check out the optional tutorials. Stealth? We already did some stealth though, didn't we?
Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills.
Tag target with your optical cyberware. Enemies that are unaware of your presence will continue their routines. Pay attention to their behavior patterns. Use what you learn. It wants us to enter the training area? I thought this was stealth. When you enter an enemy's line of sight, their alert indicator will begin to fill. Find cover to avoid detection.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
Okay. What? What is that guy doing?
Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja BD? Just like that.
So.
No worries. Try again.
Okay, so I can't just quickly run across. Well. Right. I got that.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
Okay, so if I'm going to assume we just made too much noise. Okay, so even though to me sliding from here to here would make more sense than him just having all the time in the world.
You ever relive a ninja BD? Just like that.
Moving across like this. Should I kill this guy? Oh shoot, that guy's couldn't see me right now. Yeah, won't that guy see me? While crouched, you can move silently. Yeah. What? Okay. None of this feels very natural.
done. On to the next area.
Keep an eye out for security systems, such as turrets and surveillance cameras, which can trigger alarms to alert enemies to your position.
Now the same thing, only with the camera.
Okay. Hostile cameras can detect you, have orange scanning beams. Cameras will detect you if you enter their field of vision. They do not register noise. Okay. Reach the exit without being detected by the camera.
We doing
it's
this?
already watching me. Isn't it? I guess not. But it can't detect noise, so it doesn't matter how quickly we're going. It's not a very good security
Nice work
system.
today. Just stand on the platform to exit the... All right, some advanced combat techniques for dessert. Then we wrap this party up. Time to get down and dirty in close quarter combat.
What? Where is he going? Where are you going? I have to fight you in here? Is he gonna fight back? Okay. Fast attack comet, press while the previous fast attack is being executed. Hold for a strong attack and release. Attacking continuously drains stamina. Fast attacks and strong attacks have different stamina costs. Combo attacks deal more damage with each successive hit, but at the cost of more stamina. Your current stamina is displayed as a yellow bar at the top of your HUD. Enemies holding a blocking stance. Strike him to see how your attacks affect him.
Let's bump things up from easy to normal. This next fool.
Fast attacks will not damage a blocking enemy. Only strong attacks can break their stance.
Block your attacks. Dull bit coming up now. Blocking blows instead of dealing.
When you are hit while blocking, the attack will consume part of your stamina. If your stamina drops to 0, the blocking stance will break. Your enemy's strong attacks can break your blocking stance in the same way as... Okay, well then... Wouldn't it be better to dodge it? Counter an enemy attack.
Now this fool loses his footing every time he swings. Use that. Get in there and land a counter punch.
To dodge, choose a direction and tap 1.
Fool. I like that. V, want to see this fool punch in air next. Don't let him land anything.
I wonder if we should use the controller for melee fighting. I mean, is this something we're gonna have to be worrying about very often in the game? Doing melee?
You've done well in mastering the way of the fool, young apprentice. I can teach you no more. This is the part where you face your final test. Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
Many of the combat techniques you've learned can also be used with melee weapons such as the katana.
No worries. Try again.
Where'd he go? Blocking doesn't seem to be working.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Try
block.
again.
Is my blocking at the last second not working with the swords? Let's try it again. No. I'm trying to do it where it reflects, but it
Almost.
it's not doing anything.
From the top.
Yeah, dodge. Block. Alright, it worked right then. I don't know. It seems really iffy. It seems like I gotta do the dodge right as he's pulling his swing.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
Step into the training hour, defeat all enemies. What? Ah! What? Do I have a gun? Oh, I do have a gun. I got my assault rifle too.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform. Good luck, V.
Thanks.
So, not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz.
Hopefully that wasn't in real time. You would have been waiting here for ages.
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Elevator. This way.
Assign a grenade to the combat gadget quick slot in your inventory so you can make easy use of it during combat. Combat gadget quick slot? is that on keyboard? The middle mouse? Oh, shoot. Huh. Okay, let's tag. Where's that at? Exploration and combat. It's actually... Yeah, use combat gadget. I want that. Which does mean our middle mouse is going to be open for something else. I'm sure I'll think of something different. Holster, unholster weapon. Maybe that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Although, having said that, I do have a free mouse button, too. Maybe that would be better for this. What is the psycho weapon? Is that like a weapon wheel? Oh, it is. Yeah, this will definitely be better for the middle mouse. I like that. Where are we going? Apartments.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Got some weird lighting going on when I pan around.
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Is that you?
Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Maybe. Hey. To begin quick hacking, look at a device and scan it. See, why does it keep saying tab? I've already remapped that. Okay.
No profile. Make moves, chica. Are we fucking late? Is that her?
Yellow
Is that our target, V?
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
V, mira. Eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Drop it quiet, V. Baby steps, V. He's watching. Nice. Couldn't have done that better myself. Keep it calm.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
These fucking creepers. Oh yeah, V. They're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
Didn't find a single buyer for her. Scored big on that Prima scrobe she's got.
I see.
Cabrones. thick as locusts. Let's wait and plant a spray. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey, grab the one closest. Let's take him.
Okay. The one closest? They both seem to be about the same.
All down. Limp meat. But probably not the last of them. Move on. Move up. I'm behind you, V.
Is there no... What's the point of doing the non-lethal versus the lethal takedowns? They seem to give me the same XP. Although I say that. Now I want to try something. Use the path marked by T-Bug. Okay. It's crazy that we can... Surely on harder difficulties they spot you faster. That's crazy. We were able to stay in his line of sight for so long.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
Oh, I was gonna try something.
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Pain editors and mortality rates. Introduction. The implant, widely known as the pain editor, is a cyberware that reduces or even entirely eliminates pain. It has enjoyed unwavering popularity for years among certain circles in Night City, the most devoted and arguably the most valuable of which is mercenaries. It is using the test group that Zetatech conducted the following research. Pain editor is a coprocessor that inhibits the signals sent from nociceptors to the parietal lobe of the brain, thus preventing feelings of pain in the user. I feel like that could end up being more detrimental, not experiencing any pain at all. Maybe it would be good for the short term, but I feel like you could probably easily die as a result. Some models also reduce symptoms of fatigue. The beneficial effects caused by the pain editor are in some ways similar to the symptoms of hypoesthesia? What is that? Including a greater resistance to physical forms of torture and the ability to ignore pain from severe wounds, which can allow the user to continue to perform beyond normal human limitations for a brief period. However, some studies have reported that the pain editor can yield a range of undesirable side effects. For example, in the heat of a battle, some users are unaware of the severity of their wounds. Yeah, that would be like the main one. I feel like it would if you were going to use it in the heat of a battle, I mean, you could very easily just end up dying as a result of not feeling anything. Statistics support the theory that a lack of negative reinforcements may cause users to continue fighting when the rational strategy would be to retreat and escape death. Since 2020, the mortality rate of pain editor owners is above 60%. In this report, I addressed the question of how to better protect Zetatech clients from avoidable death while using our pain editors. Oh, hi, Draggy.
Oh, mommy. Flat out doubted we could be that sneaky.
We do not have much money to our name right now. day the tower fell. In early August 2023, a single event would change the course of history. Although it fell against the bloody backdrop of the Fourth Corporate War, the global media still fed on the story for weeks. And could you blame them? A group of terrorists detonated a nuclear bomb, blowing Arasaka Tower to pieces. Terrorist warning came too late. Not all of the tower's employees could be evacuated. The blast itself killed and wounded thousands, while countless others died from radiation sickness. How did the biggest terrorist attack in the 21st century happen? Who was behind this catastrophe? To find the answers, we'll need to first understand the context of that era. The early 2020s was a period of unrest for Night City, and anti-corporate sentiment was at an all-time high. In the epicenter of the city's lawlessness stood the Atlantis Club. It was seen as an island of resistance against the powers that be, primarily megacorporations like Militech and Biotechnica. Though a special place in hell was reserved for Arasaka, the Japanese arms manufacturer Zaibatsu, that held the most influence over Night City. The kinds of people who frequented the Atlantis felt that the corporations had hijacked the future and turned people into consumer slaves, and ironically deprived of the two things capitalism loved most, freedom and choice. These people called themselves edge runners. They positioned themselves against the corporate world order. They declared their own freedom in opposition to the status quo, but deprived of any peaceful way to meaningfully change what they called the system. They reached for more radical methods of self-expression. These people were no strangers to violence. See, if we were part of Arasaka at the beginning, it's appropriate that we were maybe dicks at the beginning of all this. Fresh meat. If any of your lackeys show up here again, they're in far worse than a spilt jaw. That's not an empty threat. Try me, mother effers. We won't forget you're a dead man walking. I'm assuming we should be reading it in this order, right? That would make sense. Oh, okay, we can use right mouse click to exit. We don't have to use C to exit. That's more significant. A lot of good stuff. Hand from Zetatech uses biosignature, but we ordered a jailbreak. Militech lock on sites. Wonder where this gunk got it. Arasaka hormone regulator, no biosignature, and some other little curiosities. Optics actuator and cosmetic real skin. I don't know what the heck this is talking about.
Jesus fucking Christ. Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
This does not
She's
look
in a
good.
tub ice, crammed in with another. Fuck. Like slabs of meat.
Keep it together, V. If she survives, she won't remember a thing. Tiny scar on the subconscious, that's all.
Heard people who live through shit like this get panic attacks, without ever knowing why. You'll be sipping a glass of ice-cold water, and suddenly your hand's shaking.
V, jack into her biomon. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in. Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Is that even safe? Can't we just get her out of here?
We found her still breathing. Can't lose her. We need that biomon working, checking for hemorrhages, whatever. Find that shard and yank it.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Jack, look sharp. Not done yet. Don't know who's out there.
Locked and ready, V. Do your thing.
Oh, fuck!
She's flatlining.
V, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo! Fuck, this is bad!
Catch, Chica!
I think... Holy shit, it worked!
Fuera, Chica! Get her outside! Scav rats abandoning ship. Must have seen drama. Decided to cut their losses. Fuera! Get her out! Terrace.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Stop in the doorway. Stop in the doorway.
Oh, I guess it doesn't want me right here.
Stop in the doorway.
Stop the doorway.
Place the patient on the ground. Five steps back. Now.
Jeez.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
You wouldn't like this, Night Gazer? You'd have to make sure you just get an apartment on the floor always.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, Chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's I gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. Don't get used to it.
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
Hold. Wakako. Wakako Wakado.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Maybe. Relatively speaking.
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, Chica. I'm driving.
Why are you driving? I like all the detailing in the cars. All the panels look so nice and detailed. No flat textures or anything. Alright, so this is what I'm curious about too, though. I know we had turned off copyright music at the start, but then we had that sequence where we went in the club and there was no music playing at all. Let's see if the same is going to be happening right here if we turn this off. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about. So, that means they have music in the game that you don't have to worry about copyright tags or claims or anything like that. But yet, for whatever reason, that must mean that that opening sequence in the club has only one track that they have it set up to play. And if you turn off copyright music, it just plays nothing at all.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, you're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Is it just me or
someone pulling up on us?
Taking us. Hello. I don't like this. Not one tiny bit. Scott!
Nope.
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, Pete!
Hands! Keep her steady!
Can I take out the driver?
Hold tight, Pete!
Holy fuck!
Mierda! Perdón!
I only have a pistol, apparently.
Got you, assholes! Chingado!
Wait, it said open skills. Skill progression, headhunter, netrunner. I'm assuming each of these are tied to those original points that we were adding? I have no idea. Decreases visibility to enemies. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. What were we just looking at? Character? Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay, so these are the original ones that we were unlocking at the beginning.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. I can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
Live might have been playing too nice. Better get lost before you pay that price. I'ma drop blood, dog, can't I no knife. Just about another fit is better fight for your life in the night. Not this life in the hide, live or die. Bigger fangs, bigger bite, make a bite of terabyte. Baby, call me Eddie, cause I eat it like light. Pick a shot, pick a shot, pick a shot, pick a shot. Keep on fronting my past. Backseat drama go.
Damn. They're pulling out all the stops.
I'ma take your woman in the back. Tell me how you like it like this. You don't like this. You don't like this. Yeah. Tell me how your baby don't miss.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really?
System malfunction.
What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
That's fortunate.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
Officer, ma'am.
She took a liking to you.
The devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, staple in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
Give me the 2, give me the 5, give me the O. 2-5 bone banging on your back door. Give me the 2, give it the 5, give it the O. 2-5 bone banging on the back door. Come on.
What?
Check it out, V. You should go down.
Doesn't look like your average bust.
These ain't your average badges. It's Max Tac. NCPD's apex predators.
Oh my god.
MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
I would not have felt comfortable just sitting there and watching that. Riding out of the pasture, nothing important is going on. You can press B to skip the ride and arrive immediately. Does that mean we should do that right now? We did turn off the copyright, right? Yeah, disable copyright music. Skip ride.
Sweet dreams, then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Perk points. We have 1 attribute point and 1 perk point. What? What does that mean? I'm assuming the attribute points are these. What's the perk points? So are these just gonna automatically unlock? It says we're at number 2 for Headhunter. So I'm assuming when we get to number 5, we'll have this. And these will just all be automatic. What's the perk point? Let's hold off upgrading anything till we know what for sure we're needing and when. The Merc. First round's over, but Night City's laid a new challenge at your feet. Do you have what it takes to come out on top? Look at these crazy ads. I love these details. It would have been so much fun working on a game like this as the art team, just creating different weird ads like this. What the hell?
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is
Bug?
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zipping your deeds.
Job from T-Bug. Task from T-Bug has given you its important step on the path of something or other. Okay. Okay, that's my phone.
treating you, beautiful. Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me. Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought-after implant on
$12 for a burrito? I'm trying to decide whether or not that actually sounds expensive for $20.77, but then again, this is also completely alternate reality, isn't it? Because we're reading about, like, stuff that happened in the 2020s.
Busted again. 3rd time.
Paid to get it fixed the last 2. Gotta be some kind of scam.
Gonna have a word with this super. Oh yeah.
So, what? You embarrassed?
No, that ain't it. Just
Check your weapon stash, optional. You can have up to 6 outfits saved in your wardrobe. These can be activated and deactivated in the outfit section of your inventory at any time. Activating a wardrobe outfit will change the appearance of the clothing you have equipped, but will not change its stats. All clothing you find, receive, craft, disassemble, buy, or sell will be saved in your wardrobe's memory. Wait, what? So how do we determine stats? So I'm assuming clothes don't have any stats tied to them. I like the shirt. I don't really feel like the coat goes with it, though. How do I unequip? Oh, I see. I'm not really feeling just the t-shirt kind of vibe. Alright, don't have a lot of clothes. We picked up a couple clothes out of bags, but I'm assuming it was like the... Yeah, I think the flannel plaid shirt was one of them. Alright, whatever, that's fine. So this is outfit number 1 then? How do we get in here? Oh. Stash is a secure system for storing equipment and can be accessed from all of your available safe houses and vehicles. For example, if you store something in your car trunk, you'll be able to access it from your home. I'm assuming it said. Alright, what do we got here? We got bonus stuff. Bonus things, I'm assuming. Because, yeah, we got like the Wolf School jacket. We have the Witcher shirt. So should we bring some of this stuff with us? How big is her inventory space? Oh, I see it. 29 of 200. Filters. Can we not just look at everything? We got a machete as well. Well, that seems pointless. What about these swords? Okay. Okay, can we decorate this? I need some tweaks. Approach mirror in your apartment safe house and select the change appearance option. I did already know about that, which is great. Which is great. I love that you can change your appearance at any time about anything. I don't know. What is it about her when looking in the mirror that looked way different from the character menu? Is it her nose? Change your facial expression. Smile. Ooh, that's weird. That's a little awkward. What? I need to look at her sideways. Oh, here we go. So change appearance. Yeah, I don't know. Looking at her in this menu, I don't think she looks that bad. But there's something weird about the angle that she's looking in the mirror that it's weirding me out. Is it her nose? Where's nose? Where the nose? Or can I not change body? Oh no, can you not change like the general shape of your head? Well, all right, I take it back. It's good that you can change a bunch of things, but I would have liked it if you could change everything. Oh well, I don't want to start all the way over again just to change her appearance. So we're sticking with this. I'm sure there's a mod or something we could download that will probably give us access to changing the overall appearance. That's something I think you should always be able to do. Because, yeah, like, for example, right now, like, we were looking at her in the creation menu, but then when we actually got in the game and kept looking at ourselves in the mirror, it felt off. Felt off. Alright, let's back out. Yeah, see, look at that. It's weird. It's totally her nose. She looks different. Why does she look different in looking in the mirror? And then her cheeks look like darkened? I'm weirded out. She looks totally different in the mirror than she does in the creation. Oh well. Again, I keep having to tell myself it doesn't matter. We're never gonna see her. There's no cutscenes. There's no cutscenes! Which is a damn shame. This is how I take a shower. Just lean against the wall. Alright, we need to go to sleep. Email optional. Oh, we have a computer.
Whoa, V! Look at your beauty sleep. No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something.
It's 11
when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Then I had the neurovirus. I need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Spam mail, spam mail. Spam mail, I'm assuming. On the Auto Fixer net page, you'll find all vehicles currently up for sale. You can access the net page from the computer in your apartment or from other computers throughout Night City, marked with a car icon. Vehicles pictured may display on an icon to indicate that it comes equipped with a built-in weapon. Okay. So we're going to be able to have cars that are like Twisted Metal or something? They come with machine guns and missile launchers? I don't have any other clothes, Jackie, so I'm gonna come down with this.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
LSPD! Open up!
We got a call! We're here to help!
We know you're in there!
I can grab him? That would not end well. Hi, guys.
Something ain't right.
Whoa, jeez. They don't like that I was standing that close to them. Alright. Go about your business. It's fine. I'm not doing anything. This kind of feels like Judge Dredd. Can't look over the edge.
Coming your way, Night City. But soak in that sun while you can. There's a cold front.
She hears your call. It's Julio's blood on your hands.
Where am I going? Oh, downstairs. Excuse me. Which one? Stallone or
fuck.
Why am I blanking on the newer Judge Dredd's name? Boys, Lord of the Rings. You know who I'm talking about, right? I guess you're thinking of Sly. I was thinking of the newer Judge Dredd. Carl Urban, yeah. If you haven't seen the Carl Urban one, Gazer, you should. The Carl Urban Dredd that came out a few years ago, really good. I really wish they were. I mean, I really wish they made a sequel. I don't think it made enough money. And then they were talking about possibly doing a TV series, but that's never come to fruition.
Oh, no.
Do you know what the worst thing is about this place? Wait, you mean 14? No, the fucking smell.
True. Sweet it is not.
Choom, you could boil shit in piss and it still smell better than this fucking dump.
You should go see it, now, Gazer. I'm sure you can stream it somewhere right now.
They should pop out a round or two. What do you say?
What?
How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it? Julio's out on your hand.
Where'd you get him, Fred?
Off the street. Saw him looking up at me with these big, sad eyes. So I took the poor pup in. Fed him, clothed him. Nah, for real. He's a military bot. Got a sweet deal, and a chum of mine tossed in a few upgrades. Now, here we are.
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Really good at the timing for the blocking to do the counter.
You got one hell of a punch there, champ. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two.
Those guys, did we break the bot?
You go in the ring yourself?
Not anymore. Skull's taking too much of a beating. Reflexes ain't what they used to be.
There's ways of fixing that. Korenzikov should do the trick.
Rather dish out my eddies for something else. It's time I started taking it easy.
You mentioned something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't lethal. But very lucrative.
Lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
You want to get rich off my hard work?
Oh, I get it. Want to get rich off my blood, sweat, and tears.
Okay, that was not how I was thinking we were going to respond.
Gotta make a buck somehow, right? At least I'm giving it to you straight. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go.
We need to stop being so
Eddie's
hostile.
and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside or Watson. Not yet. You started in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
What? When did he send this to us? Alright, a couple words about who you're going up against. Kabuki, won't spoil this. Come and see. Arroyo Buck, 6th Street Game Ranger, Real POS. Glenn, Caesar, Fists Like Effin' Hammers. Animals Club, Rhino, Woman's a Legend. Lays everyone flat. Okay.
What have you got for sale?
Only top shelf gear.
Well, we don't have any money, so... Do we have things to sell? What is this? Mr. Whitey Mint. Applies nourishment. Plus 5% max health. Oh. So this is one of those type of games. Am I going to ever remember to take this before combat? I guess I could try to make the effort. Poor robot. You beat it up, man.
Pete! This sweet little 45's waiting for its mommy. Hers after every shot now.
Let's have a look.
Dying Night. How does that compare to our current stuff? Well, it's significantly better than our current pistol. Looks like it has a blade on it. Oh, just the attack speed's up. The damage is down from 22 to 11. Who cares about the attack speed? What is it, like full auto? 125% increase headshot damage multiplier. Our current one has a 150% damage multiplier. Why do I feel like we did not need this? You just acquired an iconic weapon. Iconic weapons possess unique abilities. However, they cannot be improved with weapon mods. With the appropriate components, iconic weapons can be upgraded to a higher tier, which significantly improves their power. You can do this from the Upgrades tab of the crafting menu.
Thanks a lot.
This game's gonna have a bit of a learning curve, isn't it? All the RPG elements. Well, Night Gazer, you need to go watch Dread. That's your homework. For your vacation. Go watch Dread.
From all of us at
WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun Matsuri. Enjoy yourselves, Night City.
Can't buy anything. Are any of these places open? Sell me your burgers and fries. These are police again. Can we grab anybody? We can talk to other people. The police we can grab from behind.
Off you go.
What?
Look, I don't like it when someone stares at me.
I can't talk to the police, but I can grab them.
So.
Okay, the police are marked on the map by blue dots. NCPD scanner hustles. The NCPD will pay you to help fight crime. Gigs. Fixers will contact you when you approach a gig's location. Fixers, these are intermediaries, will inform you about local gigs available. Okay, there's Jackie.
I'm Platinum.
I feel like we would have seen more people jaywalking. Especially in a future, like dystopian-like future location like this. You'd have some people just breaking the law randomly. They all waited patiently there.
Woman of the hour. Jeez, it took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Didn't figure you as the type for Asian. Would've thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to like? Noodles? Check. Synth sirloin? Check. Get some more Chile action up in here, and you're looking at Mama Wells' signature sopa de fideos.
Yeah, it is. Definitely more... I only meant like the interior of that reminds me of the mega buildings, the mega city buildings from Dread. As far as the rest of the environment, yeah, it's definitely more reminiscent of Fifth Element.
You mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
How did you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say. Dexter Deshawn. What's the latest spec on him? Know you got info to spill.
He's been off the grid for about 2 years. Word on the street was he took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. Hell was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues. Important thing is he's back. Needs a fresh crew, and he found us.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but whole deal's riding on you now, chica.
All right, let's hear what old Dex has to say. Set it up.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying? Hello?
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gonk to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our, dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Very nice car.
First stop. Ripper Dock. Anchica, easy on the gas, eh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You know, don't say.
She's so sweet.
Oh, shoot.
Really gets me, you know?
I just took something. Can we switch? Oh, switch camera, right. I mean, I'd like to see him. I don't know how I feel about driving in first person. Maybe if it was VR.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
But I mean, don't count on
Who's this guy? Who I can also grab. It's another cop. He's got a skull above him.
Or rather, not only to you. Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them?
Gary the Prophet.
Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life. For them, it is all mere spectacle.
Yeah, if anyone was watching and giving a damn, I'd have the city's underworld and half its corpse on my ass already.
And if you are their pawn, unknowingly carrying out their secret agendas.
Chat about the good old days.
Jackie's like, why are you stopping and talking to him? What? Pushing me around.
But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why the titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri? In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears on
I didn't hear him say it. Did he just ask me that?
A real conspiracy guy? Like in that show! Quick, get next to him! I'll snap a still of you arresting him for revealing government secrets.
What?
Open your mind before it is too late!
That's the pose she's doing? Can't even see her face.
Jessica will like die when she sees this. Like, this is Max Nova. I just can't.
Where'd Jackie go? There he is.
Those with ears listen and those with eyes behold.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
The world as will and idea.
You look pleased.
'Cause I am. Always. Makes for easier living. But we got a new job lined up from a big hitter.
Okay. So we're just gonna have a range of, like, in-universe books and articles and pamphlets. Clients from group Storyteller. Okay, I don't know how much we're gonna read of random stuff like this. Horoscopes Storyteller group. Should we just look for ours? We can look at Cleo's. Mine's not listed in here. What am I? I'm a Libra. Why is mine not in here? What are you? Gemini. You're in here. Why am I not in here? Gemini says, you know the city will like the back of your hand. At night you head out to just listen to the pulse of the streets. The juicy chatter, muffled screams, and drunken shouts just to soak up the atmosphere. You've been everywhere. You've tried everything. You're a free spirit. And in Night City that makes you a unicorn. Avoid overworking, and your lucky place is the newsroom. This doesn't sound like... this doesn't sound like Cleo at all. Outside of the overworking part, but it doesn't say she overworks. It says to avoid overworking. Yeah, why don't... Where's mine? I feel left out.
Is it gonna be dangerous?
Don't you worry, mi amor. We're bulletproof.
Oh, I need to go in.
The Lord drops his guard. You can see the fatigue on him. It's really starting to weigh him down.
Hickeys.
Though a common practice, cyberware installation is still a dangerous and invasive procedure which can be only performed by qualified specialists, Ripper Docs. There are several Ripper Docs operating throughout the Night City who offer a variety of different cyberware upgrades. Select your desired cybernetic upgrade from the list and enjoy your new abilities.
Right as ever, you old Ripper. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. To what do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Oh, kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. Gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But? Something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
We don't got the money. We don't have 21,000, right?
Gonna keep me waiting all day?
Pay you once the job's done. We don't have 21,000, do we? How are we supposed to give him this? Oh, we can't. They won't let us. So, shoot, man. So could we have just been wandering the city, generating money before we could even get to this point?
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax. Kiroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
Kuroshi, whoa! Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
Gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand. You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Face. Wait. Can we change our face? Here? I don't know. We can do something with our face. We can change our eyeballs. Excellent. Okay, did we do it? Hands. Ballistic coprocessor. Increased ricochet chance with power weapons. Is this free? Where's the price? We have 841 bucks. I don't see any price associated with this. Okay, I'm going to assume it's free. Maybe we're getting free stuff in general. Okay, we can't buy any of this. Okay, now we're getting to prices. Now we're getting to stuff we need money for. Doesn't have anything for legs. Can't afford anything. Okay.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm
pop
of yours
out our
right
current
here.
eyes?
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day, I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play-by-play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist, always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
It's gonna take our eyeball! The heck, man?
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in.
Oh my god.
You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
putting a new eyeball in our socket right now.
Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Scanning people with your optical cyberware can provide you with a lot of useful information, such as how strong an enemy might be, who is in their crew, and what type of weapon they use. As a skilled netrunner, you can see a list of quick hacks, which you can use against your enemies. I'm assuming so. I'm assuming they still have their human brain. Or she does anyways.
Time for the scanner.
But they definitely have mechanical components hooked up to their heads. Because they can read data. Chips plugged into their brains.
It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I'd also inject an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
A database of individuals with bounties assigned to them is now available to use. You can identify these wanted persons with your scanner. Since all are wanted dead or alive, the methods you use to claim your reward are entirely up to you. Yeah, but is there a negative, positive consequence?
Now
Is
draw
it
your
good
weapon.
or bad?
You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
There's got to be like a benefit or non-benefit to like taking people in alive.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
You're the best, Vic. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Talk to Jackie. A kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Is that a hairless cat? Is that a Siamese cat? Jackie says, "What's taking so long? Move your ass, Chica. Dex is waiting on us."
Heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay. Do my best to talk us up.
Hey, Ragey. How's it going? Welcome to the stream and a happy Tuesday. I hope I'm saying your name right.
How's it going?
It does. It definitely... if the game has the closest feel... yeah. Fifth Element definitely meets that.
How's your mom?
Worried about me. Been for a while.
Something happened?
Started climbing our way up. Got more and more knives out there, waiting to stab us in the back. Higher stakes, higher risk, chica. She can see that.
It's true. You could not pet any cats in Red Dead Redemption 2. You could pet the dogs. They never added an option to pet the cats.
Gonna be long?
You've been with Misty a while, huh?
Yeah, about a year. Why?
Just asking. Never thought you'd last that long in a stable, healthy relationship.
Hey, come on, chica. You know I was raised right.
Hey, how well do you know Buck exactly?
La mamita got a soft spot for me. No, but seriously, she ain't the type you go out and grab a beer with. Don't actually think she got any soft spots anywhere. For anybody.
Right.
True. All animals. If there's an animal in the game, you should be able to. Even if they're a wild panther.
Hello?
How's biz, Misty? Booming?
You're the first person to walk in here for 2 days. And 2 days ago, it was a pizza guy. Got lost. People in this town, they've lost their spiritual connection. But well, you know, I'm here to serve them, not the other way around.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you.
Whatever you want.
The number of cyber-psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now, that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber-psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before MaxTac hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
There are various ways to incapacitate enemies without killing them. Non-lethal takedowns, non-lethal quick hacks, non-lethal weapons, EMP grenades. Weapon mods that change damage to non-lethal. If a given weapon, combat gadget, or quick hack deals non-lethal damage, it will be mentioned in the description. But yeah, what is making us want to lean one way or another? There's got to be. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm a little confused by that. Like, what makes us want to be non-lethal? Is it just a role-playing thing? Like, you want to be like Batman or something? Oh my gosh. Shot. Okay. I guess we could have just walked here. Drawing your weapon while driving enables combat, allowing you to drive and shoot at the same time. You can use pistols, submachine guns when sitting behind the wheel. I keep forgetting that. I keep hitting the Y or the triangle button to get out of the car, because that's what I'm used to in games. But that is not... that's not the way this game is. I gotta get used to that. Who's fighting who? What is going on over there? Is this one of those times where we can help them? Performing certain actions will reward you with street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in the Night City's underworld. Doing so will open up new opportunities. Whoa! Are the cops shooting me too now? Oh shoot, there's somebody back here. I think the cops are shooting me. I thought I was helping them. Ah! Maybe I accidentally hit one of them. I thought we were helping. Alright. Let's go where we need to go. So can we just leave our car here? Hello.
Yo, Miss V. A pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory smelling near like posies without seeing your 30th?
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on, got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
2 things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client. What's her thing? Why does she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing its thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Corpo agent. What's she playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport, got stood up. Monochrome in the back's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. But she needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Miss V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please. Preferably well. Of course, to do so, you'll need that Frazzle Cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it, then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deeds of some Militech agent too, but don't know how much help she stands to be. Yeah, you don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table, Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Yeah, I like the design of all this. Alright, it's gonna be ironically, I was about to say, it's gonna be a short stream tonight, but we've actually been playing for 3.5 hours. I guess you could subtract 1 hour from the beginning, since we were trying to get the game set up right and we were trying to create our character. We have a lot of messages coming in. Maybe we'll hold off and read those when we come in next time. So we're gonna have to call there. It feels like we're stopping right in the middle of the story, but I don't know if there is gonna be a natural stopping point anytime soon. I know a bit of what's coming up here. A big portion of the entire intro of the game, I'm already well aware of what's going to be happening. I'm not gonna get into the details in case anybody's watching who doesn't know, but yeah, we haven't gotten to the point where I feel like everything's completely fresh and new to me. At least with everything involving like Jackie and whatnot. But yeah, we'll have to continue later on. So we're gonna call it there for now. But yeah, finally off to start with this. Finally off to a start. Might take a look at some of the mods. I don't want to change too much. I'm okay with the appearance right now. So we'll probably hold off on like applying any like overhaul graphic changes or anything with particular mods. Maybe we'll like add like improved driving mods. I know there's some of those. I wouldn't mind like doing some appearance. I don't know. I say that. I was about to say like maybe I'll look up and add like some better eyes mods or different options for eyes, but then I still keep coming back to the fact that there's no cutscenes in this. At least not that I'm aware of. There's no cutscenes. The only time we see our character is if we're looking in the mirror, or if we're in photo mode, or if we're, I don't know, driving a car and in third person. There's not a lot of opportunities to see your character. So I don't know if it really ultimately matters that much, whether or not we change her appearance drastically. It's for that sense that I'm like, I'm not too bummed out that she's not, for whatever reason, she looks very different from how I was seeing her in the character creation, and then we were seeing in the mirror. It almost seems like two completely different people. But at the same time, I'm trying to be like, what does it matter? We don't really see her that often anyways. But we will continue the story. This is still basically the opening of the game. Even though technically we did the opening with the Corpo and then got pushed out of Corpo, the time passed with Jackie and everything. This still very much feels like the opening, the start of the game. We're still learning things and getting our group and everything. We haven't done any side activities yet, and I feel like we should probably just keep pushing on through with the beginning quests before we start venturing off and doing a whole bunch of other stuff first, which is probably what we'll do. When we come back next, we'll probably just continue on doing the main quests before we start wandering around the city to look for other things to do. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you have not yet already. I very much appreciate it. Subscribe if you would like to be notified of future streams. And if you are watching this at a later time, thank you for taking the time to do so. And until next time, which I don't know, I guess I didn't mention that too. Obviously, I am still playing Ark. Basically, I'm not gonna try to have like a set schedule between the games. I'll go back and forth on days where I see it's viable to do. If, for example, tomorrow Oni can't play Ark, maybe I would hop on to some more Cyberpunk. But if Oni can play Ark tomorrow, probably we'll play Ark tomorrow, and then we should be back the next day for more Cyberpunk. And that's probably how it'll be. It'll just kind of go back and forth like that, and it'll be iffy depending on, Oni's play schedule. We'll see. But anyway, until tomorrow, hopefully, everybody sleep well, be well, stay chill, stay relaxed, and I will see you then. Good night, and goodbye.